How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we're doing something real fun, something that ought to upset some people, but still I think it'll be really fun. And overall, we'll get to see where these cars land against each other, because today we're doing a car tier list. This might not be every car ever, but this is a lot of them, so I don't think we're gonna be able to fit all these in one video. I mean, this is a lot. This is a lot. So we'll see how far we can get. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Also, we have tiers. We have God tier. We have happy to see. You know, you see it, you're happy, you had a good time, you know, you got a little smile out of it. Still sort of cool. Traffic, NPC, don't know them. There's probably cars on this list I don't know. And of course, no one likes you. That being said, of course, this is just my own opinion. And if you think that we should add a tier, let me know down below. Like I said, this will probably be a 1 or 2 part video. So just comment down below and we can add a tier and rearrange some stuff. But I think this is a pretty solid tier list. We're going to go based off of like how I feel when I see the car, or if I see the car. That's what we're going to go based off of. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, Jesus. So last time I made a tier list was years ago, and I got flamed. I did car brands as a tier list, and the thing about car brands is like there's cool parts of the car brand, and then there's lame parts, and it's hard to rank them based off of that. So this will be a lot better of a depiction of like the car brand, because we'll see where most of the cars line up in the car brand, I guess, from the car manufacturer. So we'll see. Anyways, first car looks like a 911, an older 911. It's hard to tell what generation. Most people would probably go straight to God tier just because it's Porsche. I'm gonna put happy to see. I'd be happy to see that if I'm walking around a car meet, a clean example of a early Porsche. That's always something that makes me smile. I don't get super bricked up over them, but you know, it's cool. My homeboy Eric, he's a hardcore Porsche guy. He loves them. He has a few of them, and they're cool, but old Porsche. I'd be happy to see one. All right, next car. This looks like it looks like a Honda Civic, but it's an Acura TLX. I'm just gonna put this in traffic. It's just regular traffic. You know what? It might even be NPC. I think that's a fair example of it. Usually, if I don't recognize the car, it's probably just an NPC traffic car to me. Traffic and NPC are kind of interchangeable, but yeah. This looks like a Honda Civic. Dude, these pictures are so small. I'm going to squint really quick and look close. It looks like a Honda, but it has like an Acura front end. I'm just going to still put it under like traffic. It's just regular traffic. Another Acura, just NPC. Traffic, I would say, is a little bit more sporty than NPC. NPC is just people that you see on the highway 9 to 5 doing their thing. That's fine. It's their daily, perhaps. That's cool. Like that'd be like your daily. It's an NPC car. Traffic would be like it's a little sporty, but you're still just traffic. Acura or NSX, the new generation. I'm not gonna put God tier. I really do like this car. I really do like it. I was looking at it before the 12C. I'm gonna put it in happy to see. I'm happy to see those at car meets. I like seeing them in public. It's a good looking car. It's I forgot how old it is, but it's like 6 or 7 years old or something like that. Maybe it's not that old, but it's still a good looking car in my opinion. And they have the new one coming out, or it did already come out. So yeah. Okay, Acura TL. Looks like a TLS. I'm putting this in sort of cool. I really do like the TLS. I really like the slant exhaust cuts. It's just a nice, clean look. Acura really did something that most people probably don't care about, but I like the TLS. It's one of the first cars I learned how to drive in, so thumbs up for that. I really do like that. My boy Ruben had one, and it was cool. It was a cool little car. I liked it. All right, is this the new Integra or is this the other one? Either way, I'm just gonna put it in traffic for now. You see, I can't recognize it right off the bat, so it's got to go into traffic. I do like the new Integra. I would still put it in traffic. And then the other Acura version that looks like the Integra, it'd still be in traffic. It's cooler than NPC, but it'd still be in traffic. What's with all these Acuras? Oh, it must be in alphabetical order, but I don't know why then Porsche was first. Whatever. Another Acura, NPC, Aston Martin. I'm putting it there. It's cool. I don't care. I'm not an Aston Martin guy. They look cool. There's cooler versions of them. Now we're getting into the classic Aston Martins. I'd be happy to see. Is that the James Bond car? I'd be happy to see that. That'd be cool. That'd be a very cool car. Same with this. This looks like some old race car from, I'm guessing, Aston Martin, just because these are all in alphabetical order. At first, I thought it was a Type 65 or whatever, the Type 65 Coupe from Shelby, but it is not. It is not. So you know what? It's a race car. I'll put it in God tier. It's a pretty flimsy argument for it, but I'll put it in God tier. I'm sure it's got some history to it that I don't know about, but I'm sure there's somebody typing right now. Drew, you're a lunatic, bro. How do you not know anything about these cars? They're British cars. I don't care for them too much, so they're Aston Martins. Same with this one. Happy to see. This one looks cooler than the rest. Again, I don't know any of the models of them. I know a DB11 off the top of my head. I know a Vantage. I don't know which one of these is what, but that's the order. It's my list. Eat my ass. Drew, why didn't you just put them in don't know? I don't know why I'm acting like I'm reading a chat, because I'm not. But because I know what they are, I don't know what they are, though, at the same time. So they're going to go there. Anyways, Audi R8. This is a first gen. Looks like a first gen. It's a little dated. Still sort of cool. I don't like Audis. And you know why. Well, maybe you don't know why. I don't like Audis. Someone ruined it for me. So, yeah. Audi. This looks like an A4. I don't think this is an RS3. Might be. I don't know. They all look the same around this shape. I'll still put it in still sort of cool. I like usually these sports sedans. They're cool to see, but I don't get riled up about them. I don't get riled up. The TT, I actually is the TT cooler than the R8? Are we considering the R8 as an all generation thing? If we are, then I got to move it up to happy to see, and then I got to put the TT here. I think that makes the most sense. The R8 is better than the TT, but the TT would be better than this. Can I move these around? This doesn't matter, but yeah, I'm gonna move the TT in front of the A4 or RS3 or whatever this is. A6. I don't know what this is, man. Does it have a caption? No, it doesn't. That'd be great. All right, Bugatti. The Bugatti Chiron. Okay, obviously that's got to go up into God tier. I'm not just saying this as like a GTA 5 fanboy or anything like that, but there's a reason why the car is so expensive, so sought after. I mean, what color is your Bugatti? Am I right? You know, so it's a God tier car. If anyone here, no matter what they say to themselves at night, looking at their rusty shit box, anyone here would trade their car for a Bugatti. If money was not an issue, they would. I'm sorry, they would. If money was not an issue, you would have one. Another Bugatti, don't know the name of it, going into God tier as well, just cuz. And then the old Bugatti, I've seen these a couple times in person. I'll put in happy to see. I don't think it's God tier by any means. Maybe it's just because I've seen these ironically more than like a Chiron or a Veyron. Yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Oh, there's a Veyron. I'll put Veyron. It is like my childhood Bugatti though, kind of like, again, this is like the GTA 5 car. This one's like the hardest one so far. I'd still be pretty. I'm still think it's a God tier car. All right, this looks like a ZR1, either a ZR1 or a Z06. I'd say that's God tier. The C6 generation in general is one of my favorite like generations of car. It's a car I hope to have in the future. Maybe not a ZR1. I really want a Z06. I really want just an all NA build, track ready. I want it so bad. All right, okay. Well, that's God tier. That's God tier. C7. Happy to see. C8, sort of cool. I don't like the C8 that much. I like the C7 better than the C8, and I like the C6 better than the C7. This is a very accurate list. The C8, God, it's just so like, it looks too much like a Hot Wheels car. I don't like the styling. I don't like it. It's a little, in my opinion, this is the best way I could put it. It's too try hard. It is too try hard. I don't like it. It's gonna upset some people, but whatever. Grow up. Cobalt. I'm gonna say it's a Cobalt SS. I'd say that's sort of cool. Is that a Nova or Chevelle? I'm gonna say happy to see in that. Some people might throw that in God tier. It's just it's a relic. It's cool. I like it. Do I like it as much as a C6? Which one I prefer to drive? I'm gonna choose a C6, a Z06. Camaro ZL1. Going straight to happy to see. I love Camaro ZL1s, one of the best sounding cars from factory. Love it so much. The LT4 sounds so good. The car looks so aggressive. Any generation ZL1 is cool in my opinion. I love all the ZL1s. All right, getting into more shitty cars. Not shitty cars, but older cars. I can't tell what this is from the picture. It might be like an older Cadillac, older Bel Air. I'm gonna put it in. I honestly don't. Yeah, this is gonna upset some people too. I don't care too much for these older like luxury cars, like these long ass fucking 27-foot Cadillacs or whatever. I don't care for them. I'm gonna put them in don't know, just to not upset some people, because I don't know them. This one I really can't tell what it is from the photo. I don't even know what model or make it is. My bad. What make it is? I don't know. So we're gonna move on. These are Datsuns. Okay, I like Datsuns. Out of these two, I'm gonna put this one in still sort of cool, and then I'll put this looks like a 280Z. I'll put this one above it, or a 180Z. Regardless, who cares? This one looks cooler. I'd be happier to see that one. This one's still sort of cool though. They're cool in my opinion. I'd put this. Yeah, this is pretty fair. I like these arrangements here. This looks like another Datsun right here. It's sort of cool. These older cars, like the reason why I'm not a huge fan of them is just the thought of owning one to me doesn't rile me up. Like that's part of what I'm going into this list. Like, would I rather own this older Datsun or a Cobalt SS? You see, like they're kind of on the same page there, in my opinion. The Cobalt SS isn't that cool, and I don't think driving around like an 80 horsepower shitbox would be that cool either. It's a cool car, but you know, again, it's just a relic. All right, Dodge Challenger, Hellcat, looks like a red eye. It's got the dual scoops. It's not god tier, but I am happy to see them. If they're not in a takeover pit or being stolen, I am happy to see them. They're cool cars. I know I talk shit about Dodge a lot, but me and my boy Mikey, my Discord manager or mod, him and I were talking the other day, and the best way you can decide if you like a car or not is think of this scenario. Would you have fun with that car on a track by yourself? Like would you enjoy driving that car as hard as you wanted to on a track? Would you? And then that will tell you how much you actually like the car. And I think that's very fair. All of these cars, and happy to see, I think I could switch out any of those cars for the other car, and I'd be happy to drive them on a track. Same with these. I mean, maybe the C8 is better than most of these, but still, it's just an ugly fucking car in my opinion. But you guys get what I'm saying, though. I do think it'd be really fun to drive a Hellcat Red Eye on a track. I think it'd be a really fun experience. Would I like to drive them on the street with like how people are around them and, you know, them getting stolen? Probably not. So yeah, older Charger, looks like an SRT8. I'll put it in still sort of cool. It's nowadays it's probably more in traffic, but if you see it at a car meet and it's in clean condition, I think it's kind of cool to see these cars still surviving. Charger wide body. I really do like how the Charger wide bodies look. Once again, cool looking car. I think it's cool. It'd be a fun daily. However, I don't want my cars to get stolen, so I'm never going to buy one. Fair. Dodge Viper. Is this the only Viper on the list? It looks like it. It's got to go straight to God tier. I think Dodge Viper, straight up to God tier. It's not an ACR. It kind of does look like the base model one, but any Dodge Viper, I think is a God tier car. I think it's one of those cars that I'd sell a kidney for. It's one of those cars. Very cool car that, you know, when built can beat pretty much anything on any course. You know, you want to go straight line, 2,700 horsepower Dodge Viper. You want to go on some turns and some twists, you know, you could build a Viper for that. I think it's a great versatile car. I like it. Neon SRT4, sort of cool. They're cool in my area. They're all fucking crackhead cars. I don't like them that much right in my area, but once again, if I was alone on a track, being able to drive one, I'm sure I'd have a pretty fun time. All right, now it looks like we're getting into Ferraris, and I don't know many Ferraris. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. So I'm just going to get rid of a lot of these in don't know. So don't know. Is that an F4? Is that an F50? God, there's a lot of Ferraris on this list. Okay, this looks like the Le Mans car. I'll put Le Mans car in God tier. This looks like, I don't think it's an F40. That doesn't look like an F40 to me. Okay, so I just sped run all of the Ferraris. This is where I'm going to place them. Don't ask me questions. I don't care for Ferraris too much. They kind of all look the same in my opinion to a certain extent. Okay, not all of them, obviously, like the LaFerrari and the Ferrari Enzo, stuff like that. They're all different, but I put a lot of them in do not know. And there's some in here that you guys probably might know, but I don't know the names of them off the top of my head confidently enough to place them somewhere. So I'm going to leave them in don't know. Okay, Fiat. Old Fiat. Okay, I'd be happy to see that. I'd be happy to see an old Fiat at a car meet. I'd be happy to see it. New Fiat traffic. I know they're kind of sporty and stuff like that, but no, that's just traffic to me. Okay, and the Arbroth Miata thingy, still just traffic. It's cool. It's like a turbo Miata from the factory, but it's not really any faster. And I think it's I think it's literally the same. So you get cool turbo noises though, so that's cool. Okay, Focus RS. I'm gonna say that's still sort of cool. Might even be happy to see. I really do like the Focus RS. I like the front fascia. I like the all-wheel drive. I like the hatch. Would I stop though at a car meet and look at it though? I think it's still fitting for still sort of cool. That works. All right. All right. All right. Ford GT, new generation. God tier. I'd say that's a God tier car. Maybe just because of how rare and how scarce it is. I don't think I've ever seen one in person. Maybe once. Maybe. I don't think so though. Supposedly one of my homies just bought one, but I'll believe it when I see it. He's apparently won it in an auction. So I'll believe it when I see it. And if he did, congrats. Okay, the RS 2000 or 200, forgot which number combination it is. I'll put this in happy to see. I think it might be a God. Is it God tier? Nah, it's happy to see. I've never seen one because they don't have them here, but I'd be happy to see it. Is this that looks like a Subaru. I don't think it is a Subaru. It might be some out-of-state Ford, but I'm just going to put it in traffic. It's probably something really cool. It might have a Barra for all I know, but it's still traffic. Okay, classic Mustang 70, 68. What generation is that? It looks like maybe a 68, 70, 69. I don't know. Old Mustang. It's not God tier. I'm happy to see it, though. It's a clean Mustang. If I saw it on the road, I would be like, wow, that's super cool, but it's not God tier. I don't think it's on the same level as these cars. I like Ford, but I'm not going to suck them off that much. It ain't going to happen. Not today. Okay, what do we have here? Is this an old Prelude? What is this? We're in Hondas finally. Thank God. All right. This will be easy. This is the traffic. This is NPC. This is traffic. This is NPC. This is going to be super easy with Honda. This is also NPC. I know there's some people that think the Accord coupes are cool. You're an NPC. I'm just going to say that. The newer Accord, that is straight up NPC. Or is that, yeah, that's, well, newer sort of Accord. And then here's the newer Accord. And then here's an old gen Civic. I'd put that in still sort of cool. I don't think I'd be super happy to see it. I'd be like, oh, cool. And then continue moving. EK, depending on the build, I could put it in either happy to see or still sort of cool. But that's a good question. That's a good question. I'll put it. Do we have EG on here? Okay, yeah. Okay, EK hatch. I'll put it in happy to see. EK coupe. I'm gonna put that in still sort of cool. I like the hatch better. I'm kind of a hatch guy. It's ironic because I only have one hatch car, but I'm kind of a hatch guy. This is a 9th gen. I'm put you in traffic. You're going in traffic, buddy. NPC car straight up. Okay. Type R FK8. I'm never really happy to see these, but I'll put them in still sort of cool. I'd probably have fun with it around a track until it overheats, but it's just still sort of cool. Another just NPC car. Okay, older car. I'll put this in traffic. Oh wait, is that an EF? What is this? It almost looks like a Fox body. I know it's not. It looks like an EF of some sort. It's traffic. Sorry, Eric. My boy Eric had an EF. Traffic. EG gang. More traffic. NSX. Straight to happy to see. It's not a God tier car. I'm sorry. It's a cool car. It's great. It's sick. It's, something different. It's not God tier. I think there are other JDM icons that would be God tier, but I have better reasoning for them. The NSX is cool, but you don't see people get super hard over them like other cars. What is this? I'm guessing it's a Prelude, an old Prelude, just because it's next to a Prelude. I'm going to put you in traffic. It's cool, but, if I'm cruising down the road, I'm not going to... Not happening. Same with... no, this is NPC. I think that's the 4th gen. Straight to NPC. Okay, S2000. I'd say you're still sort of cool. I think the S2000 and the FK8 are on the same page. I think that those two, side by side, make sense. I don't see one above the other. Maybe the S2000 a little bit, but it's not in my happy to see. It's still sort of cool though. Del Sol. No one likes you. I think that's going to be the first car. No one likes you. Actually, some of these cars could have gone to no one likes you maybe. Nah, I'll put just a Del Sol. No one likes you. I don't know anyone that's ever said, I want a Del Sol. No one likes you. Okay, Hyundai. The Elantra N. Traffic. I don't think it's cool. I don't like Hyundai. It is what it is. Tiburon. Traffic. Veloster. I'll actually put Veloster in. I don't like the first gen as much as the second gen. Okay, we'll just say it's the first gen. First gen is traffic. Sorry, it is what it is. The Crimea River. Suck my balls. It is what it is. How many cars have we? Oh my god. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a two-part video. Okay, we'll just try to get through, I don't know. We'll try to get up to Lamborghini, and then we'll stop, okay? So we got like 10 more cars. Holy shit. Q50. With the right build, it could be cool. However, every time I see it, it's fucking traffic. I think that there's great opportunity in the Q50 community, but nobody fucking builds them. I've seen some on Instagram. Like, I saw one yesterday, 600 horsepower one, gapping a Z06. Thought it was sick as fuck. No one does that around me. G35. I don't like you. You're going to hell. G35 is going to hell. Okay. Jaguar. XF type or whatever. This is an NPC car. No car guy's buying a Jaguar. No, I'm sorry. Not a modern day one. It's just it is what it is. Maybe this one. Maybe I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna put you in don't know. But it looks sportier. And then these two, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know this one, and this is just fucking NPC. I'm sure there's somebody in the comments that really likes these two cars. As you can tell, I don't like European cars too much. Sorry, Crimea River. Kia Stinger. I think Kia Stingers are sort of cool. I think they're sort of cool. I think if we bought a Kia Stinger instead of the STI, like we were supposed to until Mammy wanted the STI, I think we would probably not have gotten rid of it. I don't think it would have given us any issues. It is what it is. You learn from your mistakes. Okay, Koenigsegg. This one's got to. How could you put the Need for Speed car below anything of like God tier or less? You can't. You can't put it below God tier. It's God tier. Other, that looks like a Saleen S7, but I don't think it is. And this, I have no idea what that is. That might even be a Lamborghini. I'm gonna put you in don't know. This, I also don't know what it is, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, we have a lot more to go, and this video is already super long, so yeah, I'm sorry it's a super long video. This is my listing, God tier cars. So there they are. Happy to see. There they go. Sort of cool. Love it. Traffic. Yep. NPCs. Definitely. Don't know. A lot of those. And no one likes you. Yeah, I'd say that's a good list so far. I'm happy with this list. If you think I should add a tier somewhere, comment down below. Maybe there's a tier that like we're missing. Let me know. Anyways, subscribe. That way you can see part 2. And until next video, peace. Super fun, man. I'm having fun with this list.